Hi everyone, I'm Amanda and this is Erin, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Afternoon Tea Podcast.
First episode!
Woo!
That is delicious.
Now, if you didn't get my metaphor, is that what it is? Is it a metaphor?
I think so. A simile? The meaning of it.
Yeah. I feel like I'm very smart, don't you think? Wow. Very fancy. Alright,
Amanda, what are we doing today?
nice crunch.
Thank you.
Was that a knock on wood?
No, I'm just, we gotta get down to brass tacks with this podcast here.
I don't know what that means, but to start off this wonderful series.
Oh, yeah.
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 Of course, we're gonna do an Am I the bad word, guys. I looked online, kind of on Reddit.
She went on Reddit, she went to AITA, and here we are, and we're about to dive in.
Am I the for pretending to get fired when customers get a temper with me? I am a high schooler with a weekend job at a coffee shop. My coworkers who work weekends are James, the owner's son. He goes to my school. He's a shift manager, but he's not a real formal thing. He's a friendly guy. Danielle, a college student who sometimes works weekends too. So sometimes customers will come in and just be angry about such little stuff. Like literally blow up about nothing. I don't know if they're in a bad mood already and looking for someone to take it out on or what, but it's a lot. Like how sad you have to be a grown man taking your anger out on high school and college kids. So, James and I were joking about having a little fun with them and hopefully getting them off our backs. So one day, I was at work and some guy was having a temper about how we don't make the coffee hot enough, which I couldn't do a thing about because I gave it to him right out of the machine. So, James came in and said, "Sir, is there a problem here?" And the guy just started ranting at him too. So he was like, OP, this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You're fired. I started acting real sad, like, no, please don't fire me. My family needs the money. I need this job, please. And he played it up being a hard, telling me to take off my apron and leave. The angry guy started to backtrack like, "It isn't that big of a problem. You don't need to fire her over it. I didn't mean it." And James was like, "No, we pride ourselves on the best customer service." Of course, after all that drama, I still had my job. We were just acting. And we've done it a couple times whenever a customer will lose their temper at Danielle or I. James will storm in and fire us, and almost every time the person who would come in angry will apologize and say that they didn't mean it. It's kind of satisfying making people realize their actions might actually have consequences. Anyway, I was telling my friends from school about this, and a few of them thought it was a mean prank to let someone go away thinking they'd gotten someone fired who desperately needs the money. Am I the for this joke?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's really funny.
Okay, well, if they're so worried about someone getting fired, then they probably shouldn't be making such a big fuss to minimum wage high school students as grown adults, I think.
The man in the story, you know what? I think you should get fired as a customer.
I agree. Our next Reddit story is, am I the A for giving my daughter a stuffed bear filled with human hair? My 33M wife, 31F, and I just had our daughter, our first child, 3 months ago. My family has a tradition where the firstborn will get a special stuffed animal. I got one from my mother when I was born, who got one from her mother, who got one from her father, and so on and so on. The reason that it's special is because the stuffing is made from their parents' hair. The way it works is that once a child is old enough to start getting their hair cut, the parent will save as much of that hair as they can. When the child becomes a parent themselves, the new grandparent will use the saved hair to make a stuffed animal to give to the baby. The hair in the toy represents the new parent's connection to the child and is a tangible measure that shows that they'll always be close by. The care taken by the new grandparent in collecting the hair and using it to make the toy represents the child's connection to its family history, and is a tangible measure that shows the extended family will always support them. In short, the stuffed animal is a way of connecting the new life to the new family. After my daughter was born, my mother spent a lot of time making a stuffed bear from scratch to fill with my childhood hair.
This is so horrifying.
She just finished last week. Since my leave from work is just about over, I was excited to give my daughter the bear and share the tradition with my wife. I thought she would think it was sweet, but she blew up at me. Could we predict that?
Oh my god.
We're not done.
No.
Instead of liking the bear, my wife said it was gross and disgusting and that she wouldn't have it around her daughter. I told her that it's our daughter, not hers, and that there's nothing disgusting about my family's tradition. She said it was unhygienic. I told her that it's not. The hair is clean and well preserved. We argued, and eventually she said that if I ever put that thing near her daughter, she would throw it in the trash. I was shocked. This is something that represents decades of my mother's work in planning and generations of my family's history. I told my wife that if she was so cruel and callous about something that means so much to me and my family, then she's not the person I thought she was. She just called my family's tradition weird and culty. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think my wife was this kind of person. I told my mother about the fight, and now she's feuding with my wife too. My wife then got her family involved before calling me some vulgar names. But am I really the a-hole for wanting to give my special girl her special bear? What do you think, Amanda?
I'm horrified. Speechless. Disgusted. Wow. Whoa. I already don't like teddy bears.
You don't?
How did you not know that? I thought everybody knew this. I despise teddy bears. Teddy bears.
I love teddy bears.
I do not. Any other stuffed
I have
animal.
multiple.
I love stuffed
What if I
animals.
told you that the stuffed animal I got you for your birthday was filled with my hair? Since I was a toddler.
Oh yeah!
Saving it just for you. I kind of put a little Ziploc after they cut my hair at the barber shop. I sweep it up. Just for you.
Yummy! Delicious! No, thank you! If you give me a stuffed animal, thank you. I love stuffed animals, but I despise teddy bears. Now, if you give me a teddy bear with hair in it, you know? How do you feel?
Alright, Amanda. I think final verdict. Do you feel that this guy was in the wrong?
I don't think anybody was in the wrong. I think it is his family's tradition, and he has a right to be upset that his wife does not want to follow it. But I do not think she is in the wrong, because if I had a child, I would not want that disgusting thing near my child either, or near me for that matter. That is gross.
Honestly, I'm a little conflicted. I do think it's really gross, and I do understand why this was viral, because what on earth? I don't know. I think that he should respect his wife's choice to not have her child, be near that bear because it's her baby. I mean, it is a child they had together, but she had the baby. So, I don't know. I don't know.
You're not?
I don't know.
We're conflicted. Well, I'm not. No.
Let us know in the comments section down below what you think. Is story number 2, who's in the wrong, who's in the right? What do you think?
Prank my dad.
there?
Oh, snack.
From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC7. Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
Deja vu. I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to.
What would you do if there was a child right in front of you?
Hey, kids.
You are unattractive in the face region. You were your father's offspring because he is ugly as well. Dad.
We had a lot of wind yesterday, but at least we didn't have a tornado. But it looks like there's a tornado out there right now. But don't worry, it's a good tornado. Are you ready, Larry? This is going to be delicious. This is a candy corn tornado. Yum, yum. Yeah, that was corny.
Sure, let's have dinner in a restaurant's kitchen. Maybe we can have dessert in the restaurant.
You're not understanding.
The day you walked away, you were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
To the dance.
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Travis, I was curious, speaking about pants here, how do you keep your pants up when you're performing? It's incredible.